about the firemen
they may very well
that
be
were shot
give,
and killed?
The bullets from the rifle used that was found on the scene there matches the bullets, the cartridges that was found in the fireman's body or outside of their body and on the scene there.
And I guess that I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I would assume that they have to make sure that they preserve any evidence that they can find at this point.
Absolutely. Again, there's a crime scene there. I would have to believe that law enforcement has moved what we define as a mobile crime scene into that area. And that mobile crime scene will be utilized to process the scene there immediately. The individual that they found there, quite naturally, they are also scrubbing his history. They're trying to find out as much as they possibly can about that person or history. And of course, one of the big things that they're clearly looking for, Marianne, is what was the motive behind this shooting? Was this not only as it's been defined as an ambush, but was the fire there specifically set as a part and parcel of this? And I think when you look at the circumstances here, Marianne, that it's more likely than not that that fire was purposely set to get law enforcement to come to that.
And I think we may have just lost Ted. But I wanted to talk about what our viewers are seeing right now on their screen. This appears to be a procession that is of possibly the firefighters who were killed by that gunman that it appears law enforcement has taken out. We just heard from Ted Williams that even though they did take out the suspected shooter, they're of course still proceeding with caution, making sure that there aren't any other shooters out there. But what we're looking at right now is a very somber scene, very difficult to look at. Our hearts go out to the families of those two firefighters that were confirmed killed. And we did hear that there was one other that was in surgery earlier. We have not heard anything at this point as far as how that firefighter is doing. And we also know that there were other injuries. We don't know if those were first responders or civilians that happened to be on the mountain, on Canfield Mountain, because that is a popular place for people to hike and to bike. So earlier, it was a chaotic scene where investigators were trying to make sure that they got everyone off that mountain safely.
So sad, yeah.
And at that point,